We're expecting a full house this afternoon. We've got an anticipated clash here. Welcome to Delaware Stadium and the home field of the Delaware Fighting Blue Hens. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick it away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Syracuse's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And they've got a tight end who's been a reliable target. He's hurt some defenses good. Let's see how the defense approaches stopping him today.
And Chris, I think the thing that really stands out to me about this guy, and it's rare anymore in the college game, not only does he make great plays on the passing game, this guy's not afraid to get in there and involved in being a great blocker. And it's rare to be able to find a guy that's willing to do both and be elite at both of them as well.
Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Willis. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Here we go. First third down of the game. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on third down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. What a move into open space. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll give it to the back. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Looks like Syracuse will have the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaks into the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down.
The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's in the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
The Orange have it now, first and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Syracuse. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And they'll stop him short of the line of game.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. It's a shotgun run call. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's going to take off here. Passes to 40. The senior calls his own number and picks up the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
The RPO caught to the right.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a run. Running back's got it. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Blue Hens begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain. It's Syracuse on top right now. Check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Patterson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Blue Hens looking to cash in this red zone trip. Receiver makes the grab. Has a path to the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver are perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, hey, big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That completion makes it second down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught behind the line. It's Willis. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And now from the pistol formation. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And he He's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The shotgun handoff here. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's looking to scramble. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
The Blue Hens will send their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 2 minutes to play before half. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. And move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Willis. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end who can lay out like that and make a play?
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks into the clear. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The offense will take their first time out of the half. They'll talk strategy here. They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs to stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's got it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The shotgun running play call. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Kelly. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
That completion makes it second and short. Looking for a receiver. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold he's going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Patterson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. Oh, he loses the football. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Willis. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Syracuse is now operating in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Willis. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Syracuse lines up now, 1st and goal. There's the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down and goal. Wants to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Syracuse. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage, because right now it is not working.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. We'll see if they can convert.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Boy, this defense continues to have a great day. Look up at the scoreboard. They got a nice lead. You got 4th down now coming up, deep in your opponent's own territory. But if I'm this offense at this point in the game, you got to think about going for it.
And the Blue Hens will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. On 1st and 10, look at a throw. The sure hands. It's Cook. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. It's a quarterback keeper. Keeper for the 1st down and more. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Now it's 2nd down here. Caught in the backfield. It's Willis. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And it's Syracuse on top right now. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Patterson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
A fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to run for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Here we go on 4th down. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all, and he's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
The Blue Hens starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Throwing up play action. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Orange. A big defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. A solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. He's in the clear. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. And he drops back in the gun. The short completion of the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. That completion sets up a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Offense facing third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Looking to throw yet again. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Grinding away with a running game. Here he goes. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Caught quickly. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Syracuse has moved into the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Hit as he released it. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the Blue Hens come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's over. Has the first down and more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.